Now, I've been a professional photographer for most of my growing up life, and I gotta say, mostly it's really cool. I get to work with some cool people, I get to work outdoors, I do a little bit of travel, it's a great lifestyle job, and generally speaking, you won't get too many complaints from me about my work and what I do for a career. However, sometimes I'm required to travel maybe 2.5, 3 hours to a country location for the client. I'll get a really good client who's maybe in another city. I'll have to get on a plane, travel there, and that's fine. But on the downside of that, sometimes you don't really feel like sitting in a car for 6 hours and driving, or you might not feel like being away from home for a couple of nights. So on this particular occasion, I had to travel out to a town called Stanthorpe, a country region on the New South Wales-Queensland border, about 3.5 hours from Brisbane. What I thought I'd do is take the whole family with me, turn our little night away into a staycation, pull the kids out of school for a couple of days.
You can't be serious, man. You cannot be serious!
I know some people might not agree with me about pulling the kids out of school for a couple of days during the week, but personally, I think school is a little overrated.
We don't need no education.
Adventure like that is definitely something they'll have with them for the rest of their lives, and I'm sure they'll remember that more than they did missing 2 days at school. This is what I do to turn what I call a negative into a positive.
Girraween environmentalist.
Any messages to my subs, babe?
Come and stay out at Girraween National Park.
Everything that happens is motivation.
So Malachi, what would you say about the little chalet in the middle of the Girraween National Park?
Very nice, very nice.
There's 10 chalets. Sam, what do you think of chalet?
I want Wi-Fi. I don't want to walk up 2-hour walk mountain.
Would you come back again, Mal?
Yeah, in winter when it's snowing though.
Would you do it differently next time?
Yes.
What would you do differently?
Stay here longer.
A system on the roof in case of bushfire.
Taking the rubbish with you, isn't that right, Ray? The National Park, the granite, wildflowers, creeks, there's even waterfalls out here. The stars.
Oh, there's a blue-cut wizard
Where?
under the bed.
You see him? So we were sleeping with the blue tongues.
No, that's a skink. Are you sure? Yeah.
That's a big skink.
Yeah, it is a big skink, but it's not a blue tongue. Lock the door.
Tell me he's not on a screen, Mel.
He is. Yes, kill, kill, kill.
Now, this is much steeper than it looks. This has got to be at least 45 degrees now. It's actually slipperier closer to the rocks because that's where everyone walks. Spectacular view from up here, but we ain't there yet. Fortunately, Malachi has been kind enough to take the drone from my back. I do got to get a lighter drone. I think we're almost there. It's like another planet up here. Looks like surface of the moon or something. Amazing. So basically this is the top here. Pretty spectacular. It's a pretty cool cave.
Yeah.
But this is bloody awesome. Definitely worth the walk.
Well, I'll come back down that way and I'll show you guys the way up. I'll come down now. Bye. Back in a bit, Dad.
Malachi has decided to go back down the mountain and show Rachel and Samuel which is the easiest and safest way to come up. Although there's probably not really any safe way. The last bit was the part that looked the most challenging, but I think the stairs were worse. Well, I'm not sure what the name of this mountain is, but it's the Balancing Rock in Girraween National Park, about 30 minutes from Stanthorpe on the border of Queensland and New South Wales. By the way, if you decide to come here and do this walk, I would recommend you head off early in the morning rather than leaving it till 10 o'clock or so. Head off about 7 a.m. before the sun really starts to warm up, especially if you're going to do it in summer. This place is about 3 hours from Brisbane, so give yourself a good 3.5 hours to get here. Want to stay somewhere really cool, stay at the Girraween Environmental Lodge. It's probably overpriced. I'd say it's about double what I reckon it should be, but yeah, it's definitely a nice secluded place to stay in the middle of nowhere. No 3G, 4G, 5G. It's just you and the wilderness, the way things were meant to be. So there is a really big turtle in the creek here, and Malachi is going to try and pick it up. There we go.
Just don't harm it. I'm not going to harm it.
Wow, look at it.
Move, go away from the water. Nah, I don't think he's going to come back. Oh, I touched him.
I don't think you're going to catch the turtle, Malachi. I think he's too fast for you. Nice try though.